preceding program, originally telecast by ABC in New York, has come to you by special video recording. This is ABC, the American Broadcasting Company.
Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, and children. This specialty news broadcast is brought to you by ABC from the News Media Center in Rockefeller Plaza. Large seismic rifts have been felt and observed in the Atlantic Ocean. Professor Hubert Reynolds of Duke University, North Carolina, has said there have been no tectonic shifts, nor have there been any atmospheric changes over these regions so far. We go now to Brock Williams, who is on site here in Hudson with famed oceanography specialist Ronald Von Johnson.
Hi, yes, good evening. I'm coming to you from the shores of the Hudson River in New York City with Ronald Von Johnson, oceanographer. We are watching a disturbance in the waters about a mile offshore. A lot of thrashing and crashing and bubbling coming up from the water. There are many gathered here with us. Professor Von Johnson stands next to me with a telescope lens at the ready. His assistants preparing a boat for them to get out to the disturbance here shortly. Professor, could it in any way be marine life?
At this time, I would venture not. There are too many disturbances along the coast for it to be life-form related. It seems to be a breach in the seabed of natural causes.
We are watching now as Professor Von Johnson and his crew board their ship to venture into the harbor.
Should citizens be concerned at this time, Brock?
Professor Von Johnson tells us that there is nothing to be concerned about inland, but for those near the ocean to evacuate. Many are lying on the shore now. I'm not sure if it's my eyes, but the water disturbances, they're appearing closer now. Yes, they moved at least 500 feet closer to shore. I'm sure of it. Professor Von Johnson's boat approaches now. I can see the water thrashing around his ship, and it's rocking quite violently. I cannot believe my eyes. We're seeing large objects come up from the depths of the ocean and wrap themselves around Professor Von Johnson's ship, and just like that, cracked it, just like a toothpick, right in half.
Brock, are you telling us that the professor's ship has been capsized?
I'm telling you, it was attacked, and I cannot believe it as I'm seeing it. But the monster that has taken this ship is now headed straight for the shore.
This just in. Reports of large octopus-like creatures are now being reported off the coast of Miami, Florida. You're hearing this correct, folks. What seems to be a marine attack is happening all along the East Coast.
Am I on, Ken? Ladies and gentlemen, I am reporting live from the edge of the Hudson Riverbank near the Upper Bay, and I'm watching a scene unfold that I can say with no authority but my own two eyes is something truly horrific. Out of the ocean have come extremely large, squid-like creatures. We can see from the shore that they have overtaken Ellis Island and wrapped long grayish tentacles around the Statue of Liberty in what appears to be an attempt to climb it. The statue of Our Lady Liberty has now crashed into the water and sunk into the depths with only the tips of a crown and torch still appearing above the waves. I can see the head of one of the creatures. It's attempting to climb the Ellis Island Bridge. The tentacles are each about as long as a football field.
Brock, can you tell us how many of these creatures there are?
They have come ashore and attacking New York City. I can see the tentacles just a few feet above my head. I am on the run now.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've just gotten word here at ABC that New York City is under full-on attack. New eyewitness accounts describe these creatures as at least 100 meters high with squid-like features. The mayor of New York is declaring a state of martial law and asking all individuals within the city to evacuate calmly, heading away from the coast, and of course avoiding New Jersey at all costs. It seems that the TV studio is now under attack by these monstrous invaders. We will stay on the air as long as we can. We have no official word, but we can hear loud crashes that we can only assume are bombs outside the studio. We have a transmitted message from the Secretary of the Interior, which we will play for you now.
Citizens of the United States of America, I will not try and conceal the gravity of the situation that confronts our country, nor the concern of your government in protecting the lives and property of its people. However, I wish to impress upon you, the private citizens and public officials, all of you, the urgent need for calm and... run while you can!
You heard it here first, folks. The Secretary of the Interior says, run. for your lives. The station is now overrun, and many of my colleagues are, but bloody matter. Yes, folks, it's a truly horrific sight here at the studio. It's been my pleasure to bring you this emergency bulletin. This is Ken McDonald, signing off. Good night, America. The station is now overrun, and many of my colleagues are, but bloody matter. Yes, folks, it's a truly horrific sight here at the studio. It's been my pleasure to bring you this emergency bulletin. This is Ken McDonald, signing off. Good night, America.
You need any more?